2016 was a great year for animation. There was Zootopia, My Life as a Zucchini, Your Name, The Secret Life of Pets, and Moana, just to name a few. But animation fans won't forget about Kubo and the Two Strings, LAIKA's newest addition to its list of beautiful stop-motion animated pictures. But with Oscar season rolling around and Kubo and the Two Strings nominated for two categories, Best Animated Picture and Best Visual Effects, we wonder, will the Japan-inspired epic of a young boy fulfilling his destiny win an Oscar? Hi, I'm Joe with ChannelFrederator, and we're here to talk Oscar season. Animation Oscar season. So sit back, grab your favorite theater snacks, and relax, because here are 7 reasons why, despite its breathtaking visual effects, stunning character designs, and heartwarming story, Kubo won't win an Oscar. Let's get started. Number 1. Animated movies have never won Best Visual Effects. Looking at all of the winners for this award in the past, going back to as early as 1928, when the award was known as Best Engineering Effects, animated features have never won and were rarely nominated for the category. The only other animated movie nominated for Best Visual Effects was Henry Selick and Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas in 1993, and that lost to Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park. Remember them? That was 24 years ago. Man, I feel old. Yes, Kubo could become the first animated feature to win Best Visual Effects, but seeing the trends so far, this is unlikely, which is a pity because the various origami and object building sequences in the film were spectacular. Remember that scene where Kubo made a big ship with leaves? He looks so proud of himself, and he should. I would be too. Number 2. The old age of the Academy members. Many of the 6,300 members of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences who vote for the annual Oscar winners are older men with a median age of 62. That means roughly half the Academy members are older than 62. Wow, old farts. So how does this affect votes? Well, when award season comes around, the members are divided into 17 groups, which is a mix of actors, directors, public relations, and casting directors. These groups go through 2 rounds of voting. In the first round, members can only vote for their own category, which creates a nominee list. A month later, the second round of voting happens, except everyone can now vote for every category. The exception to this is Best Picture, which everyone votes for twice. Considering the median age of voters is 62, it's unlikely that Academy members would be very familiar with all current animated movies, or care about them much. Some of them don't vote or just vote for ones their kids like. In a series of released anonymous interviews with 7 Academy members in 2014, The Hollywood Reporter revealed that the rumor of Academy members being disinterested in animation was very much true. Really? Really? How much, you ask? When asked about the animation nominees, one member said, "I have seen none of them. I have no interest whatsoever. That ended when I was 6. My son dragged me to a few when he was 6. I would seat him and go outside and make phone calls." Oh dear. Another member said, "I thought Frozen was amazing and my personal favorite was Despicable Me 2, but I didn't see all of the nominees, so I didn't vote." Okay, that makes better sense. Yet another member simply said, "I did not see all of the nominees." Did that member vote? Nope. 4 of the 7 members interviewed decided not to vote for Best Animated Feature that year. This is a surprise when animated films tend to do better than live action ones. Not that all elders don't appreciate animation, but you know what I mean. They should really give it a chance. Perhaps it's time for more younger industry professionals to be accepted into the private honorary organization. And if you're not going to watch them, I'll take those screeners. Number 3. Lesser known animation company. Perhaps it is due to the general makeup of the Academy, but winners of previous Best Animated Feature awards, which was a category only added in 2001, tend to belong to well-known companies. For example, Disney, surprise, has won many of the awards. The general makeup of the Academy, age aside, is 33% former nominees, 14% former winners, and 22% actors. This means that if the majority of the members have been nominated for or won an Oscar and have also worked on films for the same company, chances are their company will be better known. Compared to Disney, LAIKA is a smaller company and has less awareness with Academy members, even though its previous innovative films like Coraline in 2010, Paranorman in 2012, and Box Trolls in 2014 were nominated for Best Animated Feature. They did not manage to win. So close, yet so far. Number 4. Box office numbers. This goes hand in hand with 2 and 3. While company familiarity would certainly play a role in determining winners, votes for Best Animated Feature also tend to go to movies that did well at the box office. Going by this trend, Kubo and the Two Strings, which made approximately $70 million worldwide from its initial $60 million budget, may lose the race against Disney's Zootopia, which made over $1 billion worldwide. Hold on, on second thought, maybe, just maybe, there are furries in the Academy. You never know. It could be possible. Number 5. Less relatable. Kubo and the Two Strings has fluid animation and a moving story, but when it comes down to it, it lacks real-world relevance. I mean, how many of you can relate to having magical powers, a monkey travel partner, and being hunted by your grandpa and aunts so that they can take your other eye and probably kill you? Yeah, I didn't think so. Zootopia, on the other hand, which is also in the running for Best Animated Feature, is much more relatable. The Disney film was in part a social commentary on diversity, racism, and sexism, real-world issues that were openly discussed and affected America at the time Zootopia was released in theaters. And, with the country discussing these very subjects again, so close to the Oscars, and even more strongly than before, the Disney film probably resonates with more Academy voters. In addition to its already existing merits and charm, Zootopia's timing of release and the discussions that followed have been a definite factor in elevating the film's popularity and awareness. Maybe if Kubo had 3 strings instead of 2, it would have been a different story. Don't you think prime numbers are necessary to be in your prime, Kubo? Okay, I'll stop. Number 6. Previous achievements. Even though LAIKA did a great job combining stop motion and 3D animation to create the epic that is Kubo and the Two Strings, there was a large hurdle to overcome: the sheer number of awards Zootopia won leading up to the Oscars. Some include the Annie Award, Golden Globe Award, Critics' Choice Award, American Cinema Editors Award, Producers Guild Award, and a Satellite Award. That's a lot of wins. Previous years have shown that films that won big awards before the Academy Awards tend to go on to win at the Oscars as well. For the Annie Award especially, statistics have shown that over the 15 years that an animation award was available at the Oscars, the film that won the Annie Awards also won the Oscars 10 times. Not a perfect statistic, but definitely a strong indication of who could win. This is true for previous Best Animated Feature Oscar winners, including Inside Out, Frozen, Rango, Up, Spirited Away, and Shrek. Number 7. Less marketing. Disney is located in LA, where most of the marketing and Hollywood influence occurs. LAIKA, on the other hand, may have a disadvantage in this because the company is located in Hillsboro, Oregon, away from the action. Disney also had an advantage with its marketing campaign for Zootopia, which focused on parody, mashups, comedy, and responding to general trends that millennials would understand and appreciate. One of these was a set of posters parodying real-life movies, such as Straight Outta Compton and Jurassic World. Later, a new set of posters were released, just in time for Oscar voting season. If you watched Zootopia closely, you may have seen the parodied movies hidden in the film. Did you spot them? The Disney film also had the advantage of having a very popular trailer, the infamous sloth scene at the DMV, showing before one of 2015's biggest movies, Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Hollywood history has shown that good trailers with hit movies have been a successful combination, and of course, good publicity. If this trend is ongoing, then Kubo just may miss the gold, because it had none of that. So, if you haven't caught on already, pretty much Kubo won't win because Zootopia will. It just outperformed it in most areas. But just as a side note, all of the 2016 animated movies are pretty good. Each film told a different, moving story with charming characters, important themes, and stunning visuals. Maybe Zootopia will win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature, but LAIKA did break Disney's 19-in-a-row win streak at the Visual Effects Society Awards by winning an award for Outstanding Visual Effects in an Animated Feature. LAIKA also created a new 3D printing system that would allow stop-motion characters to become more expressive and believable. This technology earned the LAIKA team scientific and technical awards from the Academy for their achievements. That's a win I would be proud to have. So even if Kubo doesn't win an Oscar, it broke records and became LAIKA's highest-rated film to date with a 97% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Now that is impressive. And that's a wrap. 7 reasons why Kubo and the Two Strings won't win an Oscar. Do you agree? Disagree? What are your Oscar predictions? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked the video, make sure to hit subscribe so you can catch all of our future updates. And remember, Frederator loves you.